What's up YouTube, Mr. Llama here, and today we're going to be continuing our Druid Summon Guided playthrough. This has been a decently requested playthrough, I would say, ever since the Druid got this buff, where you can now have all of the summons at once instead of only a single summon at a time. So a pretty big change there. There's also some minor tweaks to it as well. Ravens are pretty sick damage now. Yeah, there's just a lot of differences and stuff. So we are getting into part Nightmare of this run. I'm level 29. You can definitely level up more in normal. Again, Eldritch is a really nice place to go and level up. But, you know, you can kind of go wherever you want. Gear-wise, right now, we just have Sanders. Nothing that great here. 2 to summon Spirit Wolf. 10 FCR. Ancient's Pledge. Stealth. A little bit of light res, but not much. We'll replace those. 10 FCR, 5 mana. Again, not really anything. Nothing there. Cold res 20, cold res 20, and fire res 14. So gear is all pretty expendable at this point. We also have this to make a lore in. Remember, plus to skills is going to be our big mojo getter. Big guy that we're going to want. Let's see. You. Perfect. So let's get our zoo up and start making our way to the tower because we want to get spirit and we want to get lore. Again, those are really the two things that we want to get here. Let's see how. Are we on players 8 or players 1? I think we're on players 1 actually right now. We also have a stealth on a fire mercenary that we just have right now because he enchants the dudes, which is nice. Texidane, thank you very much for the prime sub. Soul Bar, not a Denali, and Steep Undying. Thank you all. Does Rabies and Poison Creeper cancel each other? The poison damage, you're not going to get both poison damages going at the same time. And because we like plus to skills, I will actually do the den here. We'll go to players 1 for it. And I will maybe even go back and do Radamant and normal. Right now I just have the Oak Sage, but Heart of the Wolverine could be a viable one to pick up. You just dropped Viper Magi? I would love Viper Magi right now. That sounds pretty nice.
So, this is where evil hides.
Gets lonely, just wants to make his new game. It's a little sad. But, yeah, he makes some nice games, so. Chipotle or Freebirds? So, both of them have gone downhill. I would say Freebird has gone downhill more than Chipotle. Chipotle's gone downhill more in the way of becoming just like a corporate, like, you know, maximize profit, cut all the, you know, cut portions, whatever things. But Freebirds has gone downhill in that it used to actually have like a pretty dang delicious burrito in a sneaky kind of way, you know, and get big old giant wrap with all the queso and stuff over it. And now it's a pretty subpar burrito. So I feel like Freebirds actually dropped worse. Thanks, Geeky. They're all doing well. Everybody's doing well right now. Very thankful. Serving size over trash Friday. Yeah, they've really dropped the quality down some.
Impossible.
This is one of the few characters I would say that if we find a Monarch Shield in Hell, I would go make a spirit on it immediately and just like shift into mega you know, just like low life. Sorry. This would be one I would consider it. Black 3 Mercenary? Yeah, why not? No, because he enchants all of my... whoops. So, we'll increase on damage there.
Is that all of them?
Go ahead and pick up some gold. Still like that. And perfect. Plus to skill. I think I'm going to continue with the plus to life for now. Am I going to try for edge, thorns, or hustle? Hustle would be interesting, but I would like the spirit. I could give hustle to a mercenary though, but of course to make hustle we'll need a little bit more. Edge, I don't think I'm going to try. Edge would be fantastic, obviously. It's just right. But we just did the Thorns Necro. And this is like the same idea as that, you know. So I feel like it's kind of... like, let's not play the Edge build of it. We'll get a bear. We're not 30 yet. So next level we'll get the bear. Again, I'm a little bit, you know, lower leveled than you probably should be in Nightmare, especially for a build like this, but it's okay. Guided playthroughs, we generally underlevel a little. Edge Druid versus Edge Necro, which do I like better? Oh, Edge Necro for sure. Way better. But Edge Druid is still fine. Looking swole, I'll take it. Thanks, easy baby. Thought I was in hell? Ah, no, we will get to hell. I do deadlift 2 babies constantly, so I can. Resummon our army with the skill shrine. Is there any single build that can't run all the way through hell? Eh. Just how much patience do you have? Why not go hunter, summoner with bow? Because there's just not really, like, hey, there's a broadsword. So that'll be our spirit base. Remember, we were looking for any broadsword, longsword, or crystal sword at this point would still get 4 sockets. Yeah, there's just not really anything like... For a bow, I need attack speed, I need attack rating, I need to be a high enough level to hit. Like, I'm just not going to really hit much at all. So the only time I could, like, potentially run a bow... Chop Laps, thank you for the prime. Is if I had, like, you know, exploding... arrows explode. From one of those unique bows. And even then... yeah, it's okay, you know. Do I not supplement damage with an elemental skill? No. The Merc's enchanting summons? Yes. Yeah, this is a summon druid. And one of the big things is you really want all of your skills in your summons. So the only thing I could potentially supplement that I would, like, consider would be Shockwave. Getting Werebear and Shockwave to go with it. Your friend is going to have a baby. What's a good present? Getting them a shusher is pretty nice. That worked out really, really nicely for our baby. Just a thing you turn on, it just goes shh, shh, shh. A diaper pail is also really nice. A bunch of diapers is also really nice. between my toddler and my newborn, we're you know, easily still like 20 plus diapers a day. Yeah, those are some quick, easy ones. Don't buy newborns or ones, buy 2s or 3s. Depends how big their baby's gonna be. I'd say don't buy newborns. Our baby came, you know, 4 weeks early, so we're still in newborns for her. But yeah, they grow out of newborns. I mean, they use a lot of newborns, but they also grow out of them really quickly. But ones they'll be in for a while longer generally. All right, now we get our bear. Okay. Also, gift card to the baby store of their choice works. So, let's go ahead and put our ravens on these archers if we can.
Hey Llama,
hey.
So I'm doing a poll, hear me out.
Okay.
When you're done going to the bathroom you can either lift your pants with both hands, kind of a deadlift situation, or you can stand up and kind of lift one side by raising your leg first, then grab your belt or whatever. Which one are you, a deadlift guy or a get it started with a leg kind of guy?
Kind of both, you know, just depends. But I'd say more often I do two hands. I'd say more often I'm deadlifting the pants. What am I maxing?
Gifts for a friend with a baby, you ask. Have you considered gifting their newborn a subscription to Mr. Llamask on Twitch or YouTube, maybe both, so they can listen to a family-friendly stream in order to develop advanced cognitive and social skills?
It's very smart, actually. One of those gifts you don't immediately think of, but the more you think about it, the more you're like, yeah, that's exactly what I should do. Smart, S-Roy, very smart. Very, very smart. Hell Rune doesn't really help us, but I guess 3 Hell Runes does make an Io Rune, and we could use an Io Rune in like a Bulwark or something for a Mercenary, so that could be nice. Not even death can save you from me. Aww, they're adorable like that age, you know. It's a long level. How's the Summon Druid compared to Necro? The Necro is stronger, mostly because you have Corpse Explosion, but also you get like amp damage and stuff, you know, you just... Necro's really got some nice stuff for summons. But they've made the Druid at least a fun, viable character, I'd say. Is Poison Grouper playable in Hell? No. I mean, it is, but it's not really, like... Dude, Arctic Blast Druid actually was doing well, man. I was surprised. I'm just going around players 1 right now. I'll probably increase the player count soon, but I really want to get a couple more runes to get that spirit rolling first.
When that baby reaches kindergarten age, they'll already have a 60-month sub streak on Twitch. What other kid can compete?
Wow. Are we having more or are we done? So, I feel like we're at a slight bit of a crossroads. Where can you get a Monarch? Anywhere in hell. We're either gonna just do 2 or do 5. I feel like it's one of the 2. Because if you do 2, it's like you did it, you got the complete family, you're set, right? 3 creates an odd situation where like one's always getting teamed up on in a way and stuff. I just don't feel like threes is good. Sorry to all the 3s out there. And so by the time then you go to like 4 or 5, you know, then they start watching each other, and you're not trying to parentify the children so they don't get to have any life except being parents or anything, but you know, there's more of that. And so if you have 5, you can run players 7 together on, you know, as a team and whatever. So I feel like we're somewhere in there. LTA speedrunners for what is it? Wait, what's LTA? There was like the Mario 64 people. Hey, Amrun! Let's go. Start. I saw Mario like do like a big speedrun race, and I think that was LTA, but I don't know much of the information about it. All right. Limited time attack. You have a block of time to do as many runs as you want with the best time standing. Oh, that's fun. Is it at a place? Or is it just we're running it at home?
Join my army of the dead.
So with 2 you're optimizing partial set bonuses, but 3 to 4 you're giving up value item slots that could be better utilized by GG Gear. At 5 though you get the full set bonus.
Right. Okay, so now we have an extra point, and here's where you start to, you know, think a little. Okay, so it looks like, let's go ahead and take a look at it all here. So the Spirit Woofs right up here give attack rating, now that we have Raven maxed. The Spirit Wolf gives defense as well, and the Grizzly's giving 10% damage per level. The Dire Wolves are giving 15% life per level. So we have to kind of make the decision what we're looking to increase. I'm probably going to increase damage right now because it seems like our summons are staying alive pretty well. If we start coming around needing more life, we'll start boosting the Dire Wolf. So a lot of times when you're doing like a speed run or something, or if you're only running bear, then you actually want to be putting points into Dire Wolf because you want to increase the life of this guy, and that can be a nice big boost to it. But because we're running all these summons, we're going to be going more Grizzly and just beefing up the damage of everything here. We'll continue over here and cast our whole group and put points into Vitality. And we can go repair. Yeah, like I said, I'm not really doing an edge run for it. You can, of course, run edge bow as your bow of choice if desired. And it will do well. The skill shrine sounds nice. Hey, thank you, Paxonite.
Love you,
Level
Llama.
19.
Your guides helped me a lot and I made my first Javas. And also, do you get tired of people asking you the same question again and again?
No, it's all good. Ask away. Is Heart of the Wolverine any good? Yeah. It adds damage and attack rating, so I'll actually probably also get a point there. You know, I'm running to, you know, like, I like having the Oak Sage, but right now, damage does seem better. Sorry, that's my ghetto out overlay. Just ignore it. And the tornado. Exactly, Donatos. I did, Pax. I said yes. Alright, don't get tired of it. Hammered in or Elemental Wind Druid, what's best? Hammered in's much better, but you know, Elemental Wind Druid can still be fun. You can still enjoy it. Curse over there. Yeah, once we get to just like a little bit later, we'll boost up. Like, we're only level 31 right now, so we just have to get some things boosted a little bit. We just need to level a little bit more, get some runes going. Get our lore helm, get our spirit. Then stuff like, you know, 1 point here is now 4 points. That is the ravens, so the ravens will peck out the eyes of their enemies and blind them. Non-runner, summer pacing, everything too, have been super into watching. It's just some high quality runners there. Yeah, I think that'd be a great one, Crimson. I would totally be up for it. Now, the only issue is most of the runners are international. Bender is Europe, Kano's Australia, Novice is Korea. Right. That Bronco game is wild. The Chiefs are the luckiest. They're not even good. That's the wild thing. No. Or actually, yes, sorry. Ravens get damage from not the Grizzly in the same way. They just get 12% damage per level from every additional summon point. Yeah, that's the thing. I don't think you're going to get 5 to 8 Diablo 2 runners. Another Amarin. That's beautiful. Can never have too many AMs, you know. We do need Thol now. We do need our Thol and, you know, our Ort and all that. But I do like those. Second Spirit. Yes, the Ravens are your most damage. They are your best summon to have. They are extremely good. They just do so much damage. And again, every additional point you put somewhere else, the Ravens are there. Taylor Swift casting her voodoo magic. Honestly seems like it. And while we are running through this, and if you wish to support the stream even a little bit more, exclamation mark, Monopoly. Nice, Crimson, but yeah. You can speed run through Monopoly Go. I've actually been having a lot of fun playing it. Meeting up with people. Sending stickers around, doing lots of trades. Been a good time. But pretty simple. You just jam the spin button. Play through a few boards. Helped out the stream. Why not? If you install it and get through the tutorial board and get to board number 2 of London, you've already bought a day's worth of diapers for baby Andariel. Easy as that. Yeah. Like I say, Crimson, I think online would work. A sub also works. That is also a day's worth of diapers for Andariel. Thank you very much. And Noldo Metal checking if they got a Prime sub available. Press subscribe, it shows you right there. No, the Ravens are the most damage right now for the build. The Spirit Wolves are the least. The Dire Wolves are decent once they eat a corpse there. And the Grizzly is okay, he's mostly a tank. So we are still running around on P1. Like I say, we could definitely... Yeah, Ravens are great DPS. We could definitely increase... They do fizz. I'll actually get a single point here into the heart of the Wolferine, and we'll go ahead and run that for our damage right now. Yeah, and the other thing is you can make the Ravens focus a target by just casting a new Raven on whatever target you want them to kill. So if they're all spread out, and then you say, go attack Moongrin the Cold, all the Ravens will go to Moongrin and kill Moongrin the Cold. So it's really nice. Now, you do not get the auras, you do not get enchant or any of that on the Ravens. They don't really count as that kind of summon. Town? Ithrun, what a terrible drop.
Good day.
Druid summons are definitely a weird thing. Too bad it doesn't work on Xbox. Your controller can't focus click. That sucks. Alright, I'm actually going to go to Players 8. Let's see how Players 8 rolls for us here. After we kill these guys.
Impossible.
It's not bad, Clint. Try and stay out of the way of the curse. All my summons are attacking, but I don't want to get cursed. That's my race in StarCraft. Rude War, I was Protoss. StarCraft 2, I was Zerg. Grab that for gold. Okay, that wasn't great, wasn't horrible. get hustle on the Act 3 enchant Mercs. I don't want Act 2 Mercs with Might. I don't have Act 2 Nightmare yet, so. Don't really have the option. Players 8, little slow. Let me go back to players 1. Obviously, we could also do something in between if we wanted. But I think P1 is honestly a perfectly fine spot to be here. Because I do need to do a lot of runs, right? I still need Ort, Soul, Tau, Thol, Ort. Plus, if we want to make Insight for an Act 2 Mercenary. Another Talthol Ordam if we want Spirit in Hell, if we find a Monarch. There's a lot of questions. Isn't P3 a good mix? P3 would be possible as well. We could consider it. 2 to Shadow Disciplines. Ugh, I wish it was 2 to Summon so bad.
My sub to you is older than my son.
Older than both of my daughters as well. Thank you, Apple Chips. Much appreciated. So,
did Cheerios sponsor you yet? Because I have an idea for your brand of Cheerios. In each box you get runes so that you can make a bracelet out of it.
I like it. No Cheerios sponsor yet. No. Exclamation mark Monopoly. That's our sponsor for the month instead. Yeah, it's really nice, Clint. For sure, it's more options than Spirit for a shield. Me too. The problem is, I don't even know how to make it like a thing. You know? Spirit is so good. How do you introduce something else or like multiple alternatives without just introducing also tons of broken things? Which maybe that's just what you have to do. Is this better than a Summon Necro? I don't think so, personally. But it's still nice. Yeah, it's like, I guess you nerf Spirit. More specific situational alternatives. The problem is, how? Well, it's not just budget casters that desire it. Every caster wants Spirit. 35 FCR, 2 to all skills, life, mana, 55 FHR, resistances. It's got so much. I feel like introducing anything close is introducing something else broken. Trash runs again.
Good day.
Like, I honestly don't even know how I would fix it. Lidless with 2 skills is still just worse.
Yes?
Nothing's even close to it. Wow, look at that. 2 to Bone Spear, a 3 to mana per kill, 5 energy. That would have been a decent find until we got White Wand later. You can only use 1 instance of Spirit at a time. I mean, that doesn't really do much because nobody's using multiple instances, with the exception of, I guess I'll get the diamond.
Not enough mana.
With the exception of like a Paladin early on. Right, gem shrines. They take the most longest since interacted with gem in your inventory and upgrade it. So they're pretty nice. So if you only have a single gem, it'll just take that gem and upgrade it. If you have a lot of gems, pick up every one except the one that you want upgraded, and that one will then get upgraded. By pick up, I mean pick up, put down. Because that is interacting with it. Just a fun, sneaky little tip. Like, my thoughts of what could potentially take over would be if you made a shield that was like +3 to skills. Summoners could use that. Morphinized, thank you. It's like just +3 to skills though. It doesn't have any of the other things on it really. Maybe like some mana per kill and some basics, you know. I feel like that can beat Spirit for a summon build. Right, it's not changing for so many of the breakpoint builds though. But yeah, I don't know how to beat the Spirit for the budgets. I mean, my best thought is that you create a new shield runeword that is a little better than Spirit, but cost like, you know, Cham and Ohm or something, right? And then it could be not better per se, but maybe have some use cases. +4 skill Gurkies? Yeah, something like that. But honestly, I do think you just have to nerf Spirit some. Coming, thank you very much for getting to level 2, or 2, and Monopoly. Exclamation mark Monopoly. Thank you. We're going Poison Creeper? No, we started Poison Creeper, but shift out of that. General tips for a first timer? We're doing a guide playthrough, ask away. Soul Rune, nice. Any specifics, ask away.
Good day.
Okay, so we need an orc for that as well. Playing Paladin. What build are you running or wanting to run? Generally... Okay, so as a Paladin, you have a lot of options. Hammerden is the strongest, most general build of them. Smiter is a slower but pretty safe build because he stuns everything. Zealot can be a little tough, but can be fun. Holy Fire can be very strong to run through early and mid game, and I honestly might suggest doing that in the start. You like smiting? Okay. Smite's a pretty solid one, and it's not too bad. You'll basically run Might, and with Smite, then you'll max Holy Shield, and then you'll max Fanaticism. Additionally, with it, you can get like you'll put a lot of points into Dex to make sure that you're staying around max block once you have Holy Shield up and stuff, and that's really nice. You'd say Fist Evans is far better than Hammers? It's not. Fist of Heavens can also be fun. Yeah, you only need 1 point in Smite to start, though. Then just jam... Or 1 point in Might, and then just jam Smite. Oh dang, old Grease. I didn't even think about that, but yeah. Do I recommend starting the game from totally nothing with a Fury Druid? It's gonna be hard. So... But it's very possible. I think you can have fun with it for sure. But just know that it's not going to be easy. And I put a lot of vitality so I can take the sacrifice damage. Well, you'll want to be a little bit of strength, enough dexterity. Oh no, my mercenary. Enough dexterity for your to be max block, and then the rest vitality. I also have a Smiter guided playthrough. What? This might be of help. It's a really good one. It's really fun. I think I did it in hardcore as well. So you can see just how safe it is. The shout. I took 3 tries. It was first try. Thank you very much. Yeah, crushing blow always helps it. Bosses and stuff. My thought is, if you ever have to say, I'm trying to slog through this game, maybe just, you know, stop playing it. Go play a different game. Go have some fun. I listened to your Grow the Buck Up episode 2. That's good. I'm into personal finance. Oh, awesome. Thank you. It was a lot of fun. I had a good time with it. Are you kidding? 0? 0 runes? We are not. Oof. We're not getting a very big quantity of runes here. It happens. It's not often. But it's possible. 1 in 64 chance. Dang. One of those
This
were
build
druid
got
skills.
so much better after they let you have both wolves and bears. Summoning was basically useless before then. Oh,
Yes.
and hello llama. Are you winning, son?
We're trying. Thanks, Kai. Competing Insight Infinity Alternative Shield equip. So a shield that would give you either meditation or conviction. Good money there. Yep, Act 3 Mercs will enchant them. That's true, unadorned. Low resist on hit. Yeah. Still wouldn't really be... There's no way to add it otherwise for like any caster though. You're introducing stuff for maybe some like elemental melee characters or things, but low resist on cast. Getting wild. Yeah, getting into PoE territory. Yeah, once we get to Act 2 Nightmare, we'll be able to get it. Okay, so we're just gonna max out Summon Grizzly and keep going Vitality here. Stop overwriting my curses. Never. We got a rare belt. It is pretty garbage, but we didn't have anything, so it's better than nothing, I guess. Also, our gloves are pretty garbage. This again isn't really much more, but I'll take 30 poison res over 6 light res, I guess. Not really anything there. Alright, let's see what we get. Hey, wow, soul, it's soul hell. What an insane drop. Somehow does not give us really many runes that we need, but they're very high runes there. Let's see. We have 3 Ith runes, so that's a Tau rune right there. So that can work if we want for Talthal or Am. Still don't have the Ort. This opens up for Ral Tir Tal Soul to make an insight, So that becomes potential for a mercenary. So that's probably the best thing of what we just got right there. Someone just reached board number 2, an exclamation mark Monopoly. Thank you for supporting the stream. Do appreciate it. So yeah, it gives us lore and insight. Edgebow for Act 1 Mercenary. We're trying to not do the edge thing. Just because we did the Thorns Necro recently. Or give Spirit to your Act 3 Mercenary. Ah, that's right. That's why I actually wanted to get a second Spirit. So I could have an Act 3 Mercenary with it. But is it worth more to just get the Might Aura on an Act 2 Mercenary? Probably. Probably. Act 3 Mercenary is swag though, which is you know, style points. I lean there. Level 35. I'd really like some plus to skills, man. This build just does so much with plus to skills. Once we can get a few of them, we'll start doing more damage. We can start leveling up more. So now that we're 35, I feel like we can start pushing a little bit harder to get these runes. Ral, another dud. Yeesh.
Good day.
Nobody ever uses Act 3 Mercenaries anymore. You know, I like to have some fun sometimes on these runs. This is Nightmare. But it sure feels like normal. Oops. Monday walk stream tomorrow? Bro, I just had I got a newborn. You want me walking tomorrow? So... maybe. The sub count is looking a little thin. Have a walking dawn time. Veterans Day walking stream. Alright, I'll have to clear it with New Girl. But maybe tomorrow we can do a Subwalka Veterans Day-a-thon. Another Hell Rune. Alright, so I guess Bulwark is in the cards, which is nice. You'll sponsor a sub for every mile walked. A lot of work. But I appreciate it. You don't have to do any. Maybe that's what we'll do. You can sponsor it like the people sponsor those runners. or walkers. We just need one of those sign-up lists.
Super Korean. Well, thank you very much for your service. So you're gonna sponsor me to not watch. That's what I'm hearing. Sounds perfect. Look, man, I gotta pay for baby diapers. Also, because we are potentially looking for an insight for our Act 2 Mercenary, we're going to want to look for a nice base for it. Now, we will look at 4 open socket exceptional bases, but we will also look for a white bill. We could also look for, because we have that extra hammering, just a nice white partisan or something that we can try rolling 4 sockets, though that is a little bit harder. I will show you though. Oh my god, Esrai. I like exceptional bases for the most part. Let's see. Okay, so there we go. You can go here just to like Diablo 2 items on, you know, Harriet Summit. And you can look up exceptional pole arms. There's normal, exceptional, and elite. I like the exceptionals. Again, a bill is the only one that's really getting you this 4 open sockets. So this is one that I like to find for the mercenary, because if I find it white, I know I can socket quest it and just get 4 open sockets on it, which is really nice. Now, of course, I am going to be socket questing my spirit, though. So that would mean I'd have to wait till Nightmare Socket Quest for this. Just something to note. Partisan is also really nice, but again, it's 5 sockets. Same with Battle Scythe, 5 sockets. So for these guys, if you find it, you're just going to do Ral, Am, Amethyst in your cube with it for a socket quest, and you'll chance it to get 4 sockets, and you'll just have a 1 in 5 chance there, basically. I guess 1 in 6 chance, because 2 of the times it'll be 5 sockets. So, not great odds, but you know, you maybe get it. Otherwise, just try and find a 4 socket, and this is also where you can just find a 4 socket as well. But, you know, the problem is a lot of these just have really bad damage for some of these early ones. So, you know, if you find like a halberd or a poleaxe, it's like not too bad of damage. So you can look at, you know, some of these guys, but I would stay away from Scythe, Volge, Bardiche, personally. Bardiche is 3 sockets anyways. So Poleaxe, Halberd, War Scythe, they're okay. If you find 1 4 sockets, then you can go for it. Additionally, you can run around in the normal cows, and if you find one of these bases, they will automatically socket for 4 open sockets. So just something to note. But if you can get, you know, like a partisan, I mean, the damage increase is massive. That's like double the damage that you're getting from a poleaxe. However, you know, Bill's a little bit more damage, so you can definitely do it there. But just some things to note and think about while you are playing through Gotenheim. Thank you very much. Talrune, Elrune. Honestly feels like we're in the normal tower, but you know what? We do need a Tal, so we'll take it.
Good day.
Okay, so Ral, Tyr, Tal, Soul, Tal, blank, blank, Am. We need some Orts, man.
Go Texans.
We need some Orts. Dude, Texans are stomping the Lions right now. It is pretty brutal.
And additionally, we can always buy something here. So I've talked about this before. I'll also buy some new boots, I think. But you can find really good boots, gloves, belts just by looking around in these areas. Helms even, you know, whatever. What I like to do is just kind of shop it over and over.
Good day.
Oh my god, is that Goff's 4th interception? Goff, what are you doing, man?
Good day. Good day.
That was rough. Uh-huh.
Good day.
Hustle would be nice, but we don't have no, none of the vines are strong enough.
Good
Really.
day.
We don't have hustle runes. 19 cold res. I mean, it's better than what we have. This is pretty worthless, so we'll take it for now. Oh, Texans are way better than the Cowboys. Like, right now, Cowboys literally have nothing. Just don't even bother. Cummins got to board number 5 in exclamation mark Monopoly. Thank you so much.
Good day.
30% Magic Find boots is not bad, but I want some faster runwalk boots.
Good day.
You are correct, Matthew. Yes, so before tower level 3, if you find an item and socket quest it that can get, you know, the 4 sockets or more, it'll get the 4 sockets. 20 fast runwalk, that'll work. Perfect. Alright, let's do that. Ort Mal Ith is rain. It has +2 druid skills and the cyclone armor procs. Very nice. Yes! This is one of the few times that I would actually recommend rain. One of the few builds I would say go for it. But it requires a Mal rune. So that's just kind of, does our Hellforge give us a Mal rune? And even then we're pretty late into the run, you know. Why not gamble for rare boots? We could also do that. Another skill point. Another point to bear and more vitality. Yeah, hustle is definitely great, but we're not getting hustle. Well, it would be hard. We could do like some lower Kurast farming and stuff. I mean, we could take some time to try and get it, you know. So it's an option for people, for sure. You did summon Druid for ladder start once, talk about dead weight. It's definitely not crazy fast, but I wouldn't call it dead weight. I'd say if you go into it, your goal is, if you're a summon Druid on a ladder start team, you want to be tanky, not damage. So right now I'm putting these points into Grizzly. These points should be going into Direwolf. These points should all be going into Oak Sage. And basically, you're just going to want to have a maxed out Oak Sage, maxed out Direwolf with these things. And then you're just tanking for your team. And now you're less dead weight and you're really like a strong tank. The problem is if you're trying to be a tank in that situation, yeah, some points into Bear and Shockwave. Your whole goal should just be take care of everything. So yeah, then you're going here, and that's all you're doing. Get some beefy summons up, make a massive Oak Sage for everybody, Shockwave everything. Shale if. Again, just like, do Ort runes exist?
Good day.
I'm sorry. Nice resistances on these boots. I'm actually going to save these because I don't super need res right now, but later on if I feel the need for it, that's actually pretty sweet.
What you need?
Those aren't dropping either. I know. It's like very rough right now. Let's go to players 8. Let's see how we've improved, if any. Well, we had the experience shine. You know, give it a try. Hello, how are you? Honestly, just doing normal tower for Rao runes would be more effective. It's insane. Aw, man. I tried to get out of the way. Wouldn't it be better to use a cold mercenary? The fire mercenary has enchant, so he enchants all my summons. And just has nice damage too. I mean, not nice, but like, it's fine. It's got okay damage. Yeah, that's the Heart of the Wolverine aura.
It's locked.
Don't think you've ever seen the Act 3 mercenary used? Well, look now. And to be amazed. Game is making progress? I don't know, I would assume so. I can ask them. I mean, Llama RPG is also making progress but hasn't posted a ton, so you know. Hey, a single Urt rune. Let's go.
Good day.
Alright. So I mean, that gets us, that, I guess. Tal, Thol, Ort. We need a Thol rune still.
Hi, Nicole.
Hi, Serdid. How you doing? Yeah, he's got enchant. I rescued the normal barbs and I made Ancient Splurge. Because I thought, surely it'll be no problem finding these runes we need. You know, I should probably just make the lore, actually, with that first one I got. I think we'll go back and do that. Might as well get the plus skill. Because we're going to be here till we get lore and spirit at the minimum. And if we want insight, because we already have insight, so we're just good on that one. Not a big deal. Didn't he have enchant before D2R? I don't think so. I think enchant was added to him in D2R.
It's locked.
Did Montgomery just get a touchdown? Oh, I needed that so badly. Ithrune. This is insane, you guys. This is actually insane. What are these drops?
Good day.
I have absolutely zero idea. Some cold res. Bonus attack rating is actually kind of nice. Not the worst thing ever. Not like super great on this mercenary, obviously, but kind of nice in general. 22 fire res right there. I'll take that over the cold res. Light and fire res are more important than cold, so. Oh yeah, I gotta make lore. Alright, we'll just go make it now. Alright, Soul Ort. I really wish... I mean, I guess I have this, but like, I'd have to socket quest it, or I'd have to do a roll with a socket in it. Which, for an armor... it would be... never mind, it's low quality. Well, we could fix it. And then it'd be Tau, Thol, P, Topaz. Not worth it. Okay. So we'll take the lore here. But yeah, if we had a nice helm, we could do a lot, right? Like that's kind of the dream. Is you have a GG helm that's like +3 to bear, +3 to, you know, dire wolf, whatever, and then you roll a lore in that and you've got all the extra stuff. But unfortunately in this case, don't really have a lot there for us. I also, around this time, like to start running around with rejuves in my belt. I've been a little slow and lazy with it here, but... yeah, lore thankfully isn't that expensive, so my thought is right now we'll just make a temp lore, and then if we find a nice one that's got 2 open sockets later on, we can just make another lore. I think we have 3 soul runes right now, 1 in there, so even if we, you know, spend that extra one on insight, we'll still have another. Happens, Arkham. Okay, Declan. Broadsword. We already have a broadsword. And I don't need a second one for my mercenary because... Unless was it already socketed? If it was already socketed, that's the only thing I would look at. Because that could be useful. If we find a 4-socket one, then we can do some more stuff, you know. So keep your eyes peeled for a 4-open socket or just a socketed crystal broad or longsword, as those are potentially useful. Cal Ort. Take it. It was a gray broadsword? Oh, man. Oh, well.
Good day.
We'll just pretend like it wasn't the right one. 18 energy, 10 to mana. I like that over this. Let's just get some more mana going. We can save this for later. Okay, so this means we can chill with all these runes there. Tau, Blank, Ort, Am. And we are good to go. We just need the Thol rune, which is crazy we've spent this long looking for a Thol rune. That's wild, you guys, but whatever. It happens. It happens. Yes, these VODs will be available on YouTube. Make sure to subscribe to !YouTube. Bro, this is a rough game, by the way. The Lions Houston game. They're like, here, you take it. No, they're like, no, you take it. I saw your video for the multicolor rogue. Ooh. +1 all skills. Thank you. That's another skill point for our mercenary. What video was the multicolor rogue? Think me. Oh, the Mosaic Assassin. Okay. You had me really confused there. Yes, she is insane. Have you ever done a run with all stash items available and just torn through the game? Yeah, it's a specific kind of speedrun where you literally get all what you can build, whatever you want, whatever stash you want. And so you create, not like hacked items. I mean, they're hero edited items, but they all have to be theoretically available at the time and everything, right? So, okay, I can, you know, this item could drop in this time. Yeah, it's called New Game Plus. So you can't give yourself a Shaco at level 1 that you can use because Shaco's level 67 required or whatever, right? You have to wait. Or is it 62? Maybe it's 62. Regardless, you have to wait until that level, but then you could use the Shaco. Or you can give yourself a 220 helm with all these extra crazy, you know, 220, 2 open sockets, slide, right? You can do like all this stuff. A soul rune just from a random drop. All right. And an Io rune. Oh my god, we got an Io rune before we got a Thol rune? What is happening right now?
Good day.
All right, so this is also a good time to show Bulwark Runeword, Shale Io Soul. So pretty hefty from the Nightmare runes, all technically possible from Nightmare. Again, 3 hells would have gotten us there. But it is a helm that gives 4 to 6 life stolen per hit, increases max life, replenish life 30, damage reduced by 7, and physical damage reduction on it, as well as low hit recovery and some other stuff. So it's a very tanky helm, and this is probably one of the best like Nightmare Act 2 mercenary helms that you're gonna get, because it's going to give you all of these stats to help them tank. And one of the most important ones is this lifesteal. A lot of reasons that these Nightmare Mercs and like normal Mercs are dying is because they don't have any lifesteal whatsoever. So this helm is very good. So Shale Io Soul. We have Shale Io Soul. So we need a 3 open socket helm. We can make that for a mercenary. Veteran Panda reaching board number 7 in exclamation mark Monopoly. Thank you very much. Reaching board number 7 is worth 2 diapers. 2 days worth of diapers. Is that 5 ints for Goff? What in the world is happening in this game? Does anybody want to win? I don't understand. I don't understand. How do you enter a game without having to click difficulty? So if you type, or if you hit R, N, or H, those are the different difficulties. So H for Hell, N for Nightmare, R for Renormal. Blood Armor greater than Bulwark? Yeah, but this one you can like make with stuff you get. You know, you don't have to just get lucky finding. Cast Mercer will lifesteal spells? No. Lifesteal only works on physical hits. So. Antlers, 2 to Solar Creeper, and nothing. Some lame antlers. I'm gonna get an Act 2 Might Mercenary. Sorry, I didn't explain that maybe. I'm getting an Act 2 Might Mercenary. Also, Act 5 Mercenary can be really nice on. Those are pretty tanky mercenaries as well. But on this specific character, I want the Act 2 Mercenary because I really want the aura. Old Grease Mage with the Prime sub. Thank you so much. They just said it's the first 7-pick game in 6 years. And we're only in the 3rd quarter, like halfway through. There's still time. There's still time for another int. Thulrune. Jeez, Tal Shale. The crazy thing is we're not even getting a lot of Ort runes where we could just cube 3 Orts to a Thul. That's like such an obvious general thing you do. Oh yeah, you know, you get tons of Ort runes while you're here. We're not even getting Rao runes to cube Raos to Orts to cube Orts to Thul. We're literally just getting like Shale, Soul, and up, or Tal and under. Nothing in the sweet spot. Oh, you're saying a Blood Helm? No, Blood Helm is 1 to 3% lifesteal. Maybe you're looking at PD2 or something where they increased it. Yeah, Blood Helm is 1 to 3. Oh, there's curse from somewhere. 1 to 3 life steal. You're not getting any crit. You get a little life. 10 to 20 life, right? But the I do wish they would improve some crafts. Is it 1 to 4? Okay, sorry. Still, 4 to 6 is way better than 1 to 4. So your best Blood Helm is your worst that, but this also gives damage reduction, physical damage reduction, 10 to vitality. It gives more so replenish life 30. It's pretty nice. Does a lot. Just gotta avoid them curses, baby. I'm farming Thol Rune. It's wild. But here we are. Looking for Thol. We're level 38, almost 39 here. And this is unfortunately the reality of some of these runs sometimes. Now, do we have to stay in here? Could we move forward? We could move forward. But Spirit really does a lot. Because remember, skill points for this character, and specifically only this character in Diablo 2, no other character, soft skill points also count. So when this says receives bonuses from Grizzly and Wolf and all that stuff, every additional point, soft or hard, is a synergy here. So I'm not just getting 2 additional skills and everything, I'm also getting 6 more, right? I'm getting all of the additional. Brow Rune. Something. Not true. It is true. This is the only tree where it happens. Every other tree, it's only hard points that count for synergies.
The order welcomes you.
But this tree is different. They fixed this? I don't believe so. I mean, maybe they did. I do not remember seeing a patch note of it. If you could show me the patch note of it, I would be happy. I'd love to see it. Would amp damage wand help? There is no amp damage wand. That is not a curse. Is it intentional or bug? I don't know, but it's how it works, and he still sucks, so. I say still sucks. You know, he still struggles. Like I say, if you've got a source for the fix, show me. I'd love to see. You can get a fetid sprinkler for Decrepify proc. Yeah, but having to hit to proc, like you can get it on a proc, you know, for a thing, but you're not going to get charges that you're casting. Gavel of Pain is the only place that you're getting amp damage charges, but I'm not using a Gavel of Pain. No damage. I mean, you could get Atmas for amp damage on an Ami. Or I'm just waiting for the 8th interception to happen in this game. I'm like, come on, where's it at? Spell Steal has Decrepify charges, not amp damage. Yep.
Impossible.
Any plans to write a new Diablo rap? So I have a second Diablo rap already in the works. But I'm working on Llama RPG right now. Oh my god, where is the Thol rune? This is insane. I'm working on Llama RPG right now, which is a whole video game I'm trying to create. And I'm trying to focus my efforts there because it's a lot of work.
Good to see you.
You were amping with the bow, you were shooting for the 5% chance. Like I say, you can do little things there. Move. Spizza, thank you. Appreciate it. Alright, Goff. Here you go, baby. Ball's back to you. 5 interceptions later. So I've got a game to make, and I have Llama RPG to design, or more, and I have a newborn baby, so the rap will happen. I promise you, you will get another Diablo rap. Is Montgomery in the backfield or Gibbs right now? They're going to play ladder or solo. I love solo. I think solo is like such a great experience. But ladder does have its benefits. Mostly Gibbs. You know, like...
Don't forget chat. Only you can make Bezos buy the diapers.
That is true. Thank you, Pants Monkey. There's that battle scythe we were talking about. But again, remember, this would roll additional sockets, so we'd have to just do a 1 in 5 chance on it to hit 4 sockets. Or 1 in 6 again, sorry. Again, 5 would have a double chance. Thol runes aren't that rare from her. And Ort runes aren't like crazy rare either, so it's like, oh my goodness. Exclamation mark Llama RPG. Please go wishlist. It helps out everything. It is an RPG, turn-based RPG that will create Llama ARPG using a lot of the base from it later, but we started with first making, oh my god, another soul rune. First making just a JRPG here. That is all substance, no flash. Trying to go the opposite of all of these. I do like 24 fire res. I'm going to do that and put that over there for now. Also, we'll go ahead and hold this guy here for now. Why not? So, I feel like all the game studios today are just making games that are all flash, no substance, you know? Just like, oh, look at the cool graphics, oh, look at the... But then, like, all the systems are boring, all the... You know, the game just doesn't have a fun loop. It's all just trying to monetize and get you to buy things. Yeah. Just annoying. So we're trying to do the opposite. And just, like, make a game that's fun, you know, again. Should give you some Adventure Quest vibes. Should give you some old school Pokemon vibes. The item system is based off of Diablo with its own tweaks. The combat's a unique three action turn combat. So it's really I've tried to create my own unique combat system that I haven't really seen before.
I can't.
And hoping it works. We're hoping to have another alpha by end of November. So joining in that Discord would be good if you want to get into that alpha. That's where we'll have most of the updates with all of it. Additionally, whenever you can do all those things. It's busy. Yeah, you can wishlist it on Steam, !Llama RPG. 2025 should be the delivery date. I imagine later in 2025. When I originally projected early 2025, I didn't have the new baby. Like, we didn't know we were pregnant yet. So that has slowed me down a little. But things are coming along nicely. We just got party play into the game, which is really great. And so we're, hey, a Thulrun does exist. So we're really happy about that. And yeah. Is this Llama RPG promotion or Summon Druid guide? Why not both?
Hello.
We were just farming the Countess over and over again. I'm not sure what you wanted me to say on my 25th Countess run. Not much to explain there. Go ahead and cube up some juvies for later. I just like to save some rejuves for hell. Just in case. Okay, we've got that, we've got that. Let's go ahead and get this gold really fast.
What you need?
Yeah, Stardew and Pokemon were definitely like inspiration for the graphics. And you know, we're just kind of going from there. We're not a big budget. All of the budget is just money in my pocket. Slash Moo Girls. So, you know, it's self-funded. So I can't buy tons of marketing. I can't buy $100,000 of awesome cutscenes or anything like that. So we're working off of a lot of basics. But I'm hoping the game can be really fun. Which is why I say
Thanks.
all substance, no flash. Because a lot of times the flash you're spending a lot, but the substance is a lot of the stuff that I'm just doing, which is designing the game, balancing the game, doing all that stuff. So, all right. Now we're going to take our broadsword that we got, or longsword, or crystal sword. If you got the crystal sword in the right spot, remember we talked about this, it needs to be between eye level 26 and eye level 40. And so if you're not sure, be careful with it. A lot of times you can go, or the best way is go to normal cows and just farm normal cows so you get a crystal sword from there. Or of course, just find a broadsword or a longsword. Take it, socket it, get your 4 sockets, and Tal, Thol, Ort, Am. In that order, Tal, Thol, Ort, Am. And we've got ourselves a Spirit. 2 to all skills, 31 FCR, 55 faster hit recovery, 22 vitality, 93 mana, 7 magic absorb. So good. Just absolutely insanely good.
Afternoon.
Don't need that anymore. I mean, it does a lot, you guys. Don't need those. I'll still hold that. And so now we have +3 to skills. Now we're really starting to cook a little bit. We like that. So we'll go back to Nightmare. Get our summons out. And I mean, that's a big boost because again, you have to remember each one of these plus skills is increasing all of the skills plus the synergies for all of them Plus, it's also boosting up my Heart of the Wolverine, which is also giving a boost. So, like, plus the skills are just insane. They just do so much on this character.
Impossible.
Now we're really cooking. I wonder if we can run some Players 8. Let's give it a try. Let's see what Players 8 feels like here. That's still P1 stuff, but that's okay. Let's see what Players 8 feels like. That was PA. That was pretty good. Could have still potentially been P1. Might have just been in that spawn distance. Yeah, those can be rough, Mike. Pretty good. Grizzly. Pretty good. We don't even have our Might Mercs yet. We're just working with Activity Mercenary. So that's going to be our next big aim here, is to get to the next act. So we can get Act 2 Mercenary rolling. Now, we don't have Insight yet. We're going to have to find a base. And again, we don't have the ability to really sock it yet. So we can, like, try and roll. Make sure your ravens are staying up. And ghosts do have some summon or some Fizz res. I have a good mana. We still don't have a good aim with it at all, really. Pretty potion efficient build? Yeah. Is this the worst Sunday night football game that we've watched in a while? What has happened to the second half? This is so bad. I mean, what? What is even happening? Those are great champ packs. Oh yeah, for sure. We will happily, even worse than the Cowboys game? Yeah, because the Cowboys game, there wasn't any expectation. Like, obviously it's going to be bad. Our starting quarterback is out. You know, like, whenever you have that and you just have a random backup in, like, there's no expectation of the game. It's just... Thank you to whoever just reached level 2 in exclamation mark. Monopoly. Appreciate that. Now, Nightmare Andariel can be a fun place to farm. You can find Viper Magi from Nightmare Andariel, which can be very nice. You can find SOJ from Nightmare Andariel, actually the best place to find SOJ. So if you want to get the waypoint here. Yeah, what a heartbreaker at the end there for Denver. Chiefs just keep getting away with it, man. Get it, Arkham. Did I do the hardcore speedrun? I did the hardcore no life speedrun. It's very nasty. I did that one with phone. So there's our waypoint. Got one of those crazy maps. Really crazy maps. Here, let's find Andariel, and we're just gonna go in on a level 1 or a player's 1 Andariel. If you are wanting to farm her over and over again, try her out on P1, see how she does. If you're, doing all right with it, player's 3 is generally the sweet spot with these sorts of bosses. Beyond that, you're not getting that much more like item drops. It's very, very minimal, but the difficulty does increase a lot. So generally, you want to go for players 3 if you can for them. Here. All right. Get all our summons on her. Pretty good. I definitely think P3 could be viable. Be a little slow, but not terrible. Also, this can be a great place for where you go and get your magic find gear, right? Get a helmet, 3 open socket helmet, get a 4 open socket armor. Just jam a bunch of topaz in them. Doesn't have to even be perfect. Just jam a bunch of topaz, get an extra 150% magic find, and then just swap that stuff on. It's real easy, it's real simple, it's a great way to just boost your character up like that. But just like that, give yourselves the clap, everybody. You have completed.
Greetings.
Act numero uno. Poison res. Okay. This isn't bad. Lunato, thank you. 30 to life, 5 or 12 fire res is not terrible. I really wish we could get a plus to summons. We've had so many plus skills of other kinds. Unfortunately, no plus summons working here for us, but we will take it. Also, again, checking boots and gloves because you never know. You might just come across a really dope pair of boots or gloves. I mean, at this point, my favorite place to go shop really nice boots is actually just right here at Elzix. You can just shop. You can go to town. You can come back.
Hi there.
You can shop again. And you can do this as long as you want. If you want to do this for 10 minutes, I guarantee you'll find something really sick. If you want to do this for 20 minutes, I guarantee you'll find something even sicker. 74 life. I don't feel like I have such a super need for the all this extra fire res and whatever, but I also don't need life that badly.
Hello.
But life is probably a little bit more desired. So I'm going to go ahead and swap in the life for right now. We'll keep this 24 fire res for later.
Good day.
That's right. I'm pretty satisfied. We'll go ahead and drop these guys and hire a combat. Here we go. Might Mercenary. So you want to find Might Aura. If it's not there, you just reset your game and come back in and check again. We'll give him Stealth. We'll give him Plague. We can't use Colwyn's. We can give him that white Battle Scythe we have, and that's at least a base. Now, again, we can look at trying to roll this Battle Scythe. See what we can get. Additionally, we're also looking for a 3-open socket. If we can find it, we can get a 3-open socket helm, and then we can make the Bulwark, which will be very helpful for this mercenary. Now, something about these mercenaries is their auras don't always immediately turn on. A lot of times they have to go like hit something, or sometimes hit a couple times even to get the aura turned on. So now he's hit. Now we have this Might Aura. Now we're cooking. I'll just run around on P1 a little bit right now. Definitely increase it a little bit if we wanted, but pretty happy to run around like this. Let's cleanse off the curse. You have to warm up? Yeah. Plate mail's good money. Missed a flail, could be 4 sockets. 4-socket flail doesn't do anything for us. That is not a thing. Like, that'd be good for Hodo or something, but we're not making a Hodo right now. I mean, if I could find Kovacs Polthol, like, let me do it, please. Happily. Yeah, the highlight reel is interception, interception, interception. Goff somehow still has 2 TDs there. 220 yards, 2 TDs, but 5 interceptions. Yes, the Druid can summon all of his summons now at once. Though you only get one of the, spirits and only one vine. So, Bill is probably the biggest thing we're looking out for. But again, even just a poleaxe. But a poleaxe isn't the guaranteed 4 open sockets. So that's why we like the Bill. Otherwise, again, we'd go back, if we want, to normal cows. And normal cows would be kind of our farm spot. Sing Barb is really a lot of fun. Dark Master. RB guitar, thank you. I'm redoing a movement. I'm taking it to the approach, and my own looks feels nice, but it just takes too much performance even the client. With 50 watts and clients crashing on her. Yeah, get her out of here. Awful. Why is it taking? Why is it like causing crashes and taking so much performance to move?
Snakes. I hate snakes. I can't.
Tell he didn't make. Hope you did the Monopoly Go thing right for me. If you just go to ! Monopoly and then play it, that is doing it right.
Did it show you I did it?
I don't know. Did you do it as with your Twitch?
Yeah.
Okay, then probably somewhere.
Wow.
There's nothing the right portion can't cure.
Well, thank you, Moo Girl, for doing ! Monopoly.
It's actually fun.
There you go. Alright, let's go back here.
I can't.
Exactly, Coach.
I can't.
Okay, Maggot Lair is kind of rough through here. Alright, let's see. It's all higher. Literally, never taking it 6 right now. I'm saying every frame's direction, infinite intervals. It's just too much data if someone's spamming their keyboard, which is what the bots do. Are you still sending all movement data across the entire server, or are you only sending what's within people's visible screens? Or is it just the server itself is getting overloaded because it tested and see it?
Hello.
How may I help you?
Okay. So we've now got these pieces. We'll transmute together. Oh, the client is crashing, not the server. Well, how does Diablo 2 handle it? I kind of want Goff to throw another interception. Just feel like that'd be really funny.
I can't.
I'm not using edge bow just because, you know, we did the edge necro, and so once you've done 5, you might as well throw a 6th one. Just for the comic relief at that point.
This was not designed by nature's architect. Impossible.
Crushing blow on the bear would be interesting. I'm on players 1 right now.
Oh.
Long stride, thank you very much. And through areas like this, feel free to go as fast or as slow as you want to go. Up to you.
Hello.
Still nothing there. Yes, the sword is spirit. Alright. Second way it is. Circle over moon. Just on the telly.
I can't.
These dudes do some killing. Superior Falcon Mask. 3 to summon Direwolf. I like that. Now, the problem is... Ooh, a rare battle site. This gets 3 open sockets if we socket quest it. So we'd have to just chance it. Might as well. 5 lifesteal on this as well. So that's kind of nice. Give him a little something. Remember I saw the 2 emblems? I do speedrun this game, so yes. Yes, we did. It goes circle, moon, square, sun, double down arrow, triangle, circle over moon. Players 1 here, and crash in on Durga. Durga! Gosh dang it, Durga. Why you gotta do this to me? Just call it Smile. That also seems good. Don't listen to the sounds of the dying wolves. They're fine. It's a tie ball game. Spectral Shard. Not really useful for us, but pretty easy Act 2 right there. It's a nice item otherwise. So if we get Tau, Thol, P, Topaz, which we have, you know, a spare Tau. We don't have a spare Thol right now, but if we find one, we could try rolling this for 2 sockets and making a lore in that. Yep. Plus the skills is worth more than anything on this, so that is what I aim for.
Good day.
That's a very old one, Dark Master. There's been a lot of updates since then. Should go get our mercenary back. Go ahead and kill these guys and then we'll do... Nah, we'll just go do it. Live guided playthrough, what's up?
Come back this.
Yes, and we can always go bear with Shockwave for support. Which, honestly, we could probably get into pretty soon if we wanted. I think it's about time that we could do it. Pretty good level. Remember when Bear and Shockwave did damage? Bro, don't even remind me. I beg them to bring it back. I'm begging them. Hey, another Ort Rune. We'll take it. Ort Runes are nice, and again, 3 Orts do make a Thol. So we could maybe get 2 open sockets. It's not like they bugged Shockwave was insane damage either. It was literally just like balanced. That's it. They just made it so it was kind of balanced in like an okay way. It was the saddest change that they ever shifted back. Yeah. We can go to Radamant. Yeah, it was a decent players 1 build that was pretty safe. Not crazy fast, but still kind of fun. And then they introduced Mosaic Assassin, you know, like... You tell me. Make it make sense. That was a lot of maggots. Because poison creeper is pretty worthless, and there's not a lot of regen I'm worried about. Alright, doesn't look like we have a skip. Unless I somehow just didn't see it, but... No, 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 it doesn't look like it.
Impossible.
It's kind of an interesting Act 3 map, so maybe we do, because it was very straight. Someone just reached board number 2 in exclamation mark Monopoly. Thank you so much. Poison Creeper is amazingly useful through like the first, you know, 2-3 acts like we did on this build. And then he falls off. Ooh, this looks like it kicks out. Flare jungle. Flare jungle. There we go. Bingo card. Rabies could be better. Rabies could be better. Honestly, I don't even know what it needs. Maybe just like faster payoff. Like it needs to spread way faster, maybe? And a little more damage. Something like that. Poison mechanics just suck once you get into hell. Yeah, I mean, like, Poison Nova does well, though. You know? So it's definitely viable with, obviously, a lot of help. Yes, Ravens changed and then changed again. I think they changed them twice. I mean, Rabies Druid can wear D-Web as well. Yeah. But without lower resist, you're losing a lot. It's a Balrog! Thank you very much for 18 months.
Thanks. It's locked.
Easiest gameplay. Whoa, I am working very hard, okay? I don't think you even realize how hard I'm working right now. Kill all these dudes. I mean, I've played a full Trangs summon or Poison Necro, and it wasn't horrible. Yeah, my camera always struggles with this shirt. It's not like amazing, but it's still better than Rabies Druid. You also played a Punch Barb? That's true. Fair point. Fair point. Yeah. honestly give it to our mercenary. This is like okay with the bonus AR, but otherwise, you know, I like light absorb, I like lightning res, slows target. This is currently just players 1. I mean, we're level 43 and we're just kind of cruising through the areas. Okay. Let's take a look. We got 2 rare rings. That one's full garbage. This one is alright. 9 to strength, 6 to life, 18 fire res. This one's not even worth more than that. It's a pretty sad ring. Pretty sad. But it's okay. If it die, oh, I gotcha. Yeah, that'd be interesting.
Good day.
Not used to seeing a zoo with druids.
It's fun. Let multiple poison damage stacks. That'd require a lot of rebalancing though. Hey, remember how we talked about wanting a white bill? Well, we went to the suburbs and found one. There we go. There's our insight once we get to Act 5. Just continuing with our grizzly.
Thanks.
And we're in the lower Kurast now. So again, if you're in the lower Kurast and you're like, hey, I still need a white bill or something of the sort, this is a great place to go find it. Literally just running around out here, go players 8, and just touch everything. Every skeleton, look, there's a broadsword if you need a broadsword base. Every log, every corpse, every weapon rack. Just touch it all. And you will find runes, gems, jewels, weapon bases, gold. All this stuff. I'll often come out here and just like do this a few times. You know, you can just spend like 20-30 minutes going around and you will be stacked on all sorts of goodies.
I can't carry anymore.
It's fantastic. Yes, that is Might Aura. And so many charms as well. Also, this is the best place to get skiller GCs in the game. Not like big lifer ones, but just, you know, skiller GCs. Where's that waypoint at? Gotta be right here, right? No? Okay, sell 5 to life. Sure, it's small, but we'll take it. 5 to life, 7 to mana. Sure, why not? And we can put that in there. You go here, put some of you away. Perfect. Baku the Fool. On my mercenary. Wait. Oh wait, I'm on players 8. What happened? I thought Houston was driving the ball down and was gonna go score. What just happened? Did they miss the field goal or something? Fairburn missed? Oh no. Oh my goodness. Kane. Good enough. We'll grab the perfect ruby. Oh no! Telly. I need you to go off. Grab this piece. Put it in there. Oh, there's that. Keep rolling.
Impossible.
Alright. 4 seconds left. Can they do it? How long is the field goal? Did he make it? Did it happen yet? Behind. For my fantasy purposes, I really just need him to end this game right now. Our mercenary died. Full Valk is the best summon in the game. Now remember, look in the Cursed Bazaar for the temple that goes bottom left to top right. Hey, Houston wins it. Or I mean Houston. Lions win. One of the ugliest games I've seen. Ever. When I'm playing TCP with viewers on the mods, when I know that I'm not going to get banned. Blizzard told BT don't do it, so it's enough to give a scare, I'll tell you what. What a game by the Lions. 5 interceptions.
Stay a while and listen. Yes?
Crazy. And they win. Let's go repair our staff. I'd like to repair an Act 2.
Thank.
That field goal, I know. What an insane game. Like a terrible game, but like because it was so terrible all around, then it became interesting. Just interesting to watch terrible football. There you are. 5 ints, losing by 15 points, and somehow make this comeback. Houston can't do anything. Throws the ball back to them a couple times, misses a field goal, and they drive down and kick a winning field goal right at the end. Most of the games today were terrible football. Truth. There were a lot of just bad games today. The quality of football was not there. Maybe Tim. Okay. Got our sewers done. Still need a 3 open socket helm. Still gotta find one of those. That was an interesting long load on that graphic. Also, did I just walk through an area that I shouldn't be able to walk through? Maybe I just walked through there. It really felt like I walked through a dead end.
I can't.
Huh. Alright. Yeah, I know it doesn't handle the physics. I was just confused. It looked really weird. Alright. Level 44, doing great with levels. We'll go ahead and go back really fast.
What? Yes.
Greetings.
Okay. Oh wait, I didn't get the potion? I thought I talked to him multiple times. Oopsies. Always make sure you chat with Alcor a couple times.
Hello.
It's really annoying. I wish they would just put it all into one. It's a small thing, but... Don't let him trap you in his hut. Truth. For Travancore, honestly, the biggest thing is if you can get your summons kind of spread around, it actually is helpful a little bit. You can have your ravens focus something down, but by having your summons spread and hitting like multiple of the guys, they'll focus on them instead of healing. And so then it becomes a little bit easier. When they're all healing each other and stuff, because you're just all focused on one and nobody else is doing anything, it can get really tedious and annoying. So yeah, mercenaries die really fast right there, so that's why I didn't have mine. I have to go just grab another one. Pick my merc up. Again, we'll just go grab it over here.
Greetings.
So, never forget your summons can be used. Oh god, dolls. Just to kind of block things up. That's what I like to especially use the spirit wolves for. Like the dire wolves are, you know, your damage. The ravens are damage. But your spirit wolves and your bear just kind of like tanks and distractions more. So always kind of consider those. Now we are in the Durance of Nightmare, and Nightmare Mephisto has a lot of goodies for you. I mean, there are so many things. You can be getting your Jalals here and stuff. So if you want, grab that waypoint. That way you can just come back and you can farm it over and over again, right? Just a little farm. Can go a long way. And again, getting a little bit of Magic Find to help with that can go a long way as well. That is unfortunate. Round and about and up? No? Ah, there it is.
Yes.
Oh wait, I need to repair, not get my mercenary again.
Good day.
Yeah, I know, it's a little bit annoying. That's how they're set up. Okay. Make sure we're players 1. Of course not binary. And dive on top of Mr. Mephisto. Oh my god, Durga, I need you to back up a little. See you, Spy Guy. This has been a long part nightmare, but to be fair, this is a slower character. And, we had a long time trying to find Spirit, so planning on using Edge. I'm not planning on using Edge just because we did that already, kind of.
Mephisto's hatred was a poisonous void.
Wow, sauce. With the Thorn's Necro. So it felt like doing it here as well. A little bit, but we can.
What do you need?
3 to strength. Nothing there, nothing there. Combat skills. Nothing really there. Nah. Nothing great. Let us continue forward. I'm really trying to think about what to do with Spirit and or Spirit alternatives. Because I'm working on a mod myself a little bit. Just like pre-design, because obviously I'm focusing on Llama RPG and other things, but I'm doing some light design work with it. For stuff I would change. And a lot of it's going to be not hard coding. It'll be stuff that could be built into what the current D2R is. You're just deleting Spirit. Like, that might be the best way to go about it, honestly. Souls, man, so brutal. Yeah, like I'm trying to focus more on buffing up sets and uniques. But I'm like, with Spirit as is, do I just need to make a unique that gives, you know, 3 to all skills and blah 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 or whatever, right? Kill the flesh spawners. Kill the soul. Let's just make this visual. 안녕하세요. Beautiful. We like more plus skills, and honestly I might use those skills to get into shock. Good old shockwave. Might be time to bear it up for the chaos. Man, if I can get a 3-socket helm, that'd be so nice. Alright, we'll go there and there. One more level. 3 to Bone Spirit, 3 to Bone Prison, 20 FCR. Interesting.
What do you need?
You know, I think like improving chance to hit for physical builds will do enough there. Major updates. I don't think they've done anything in the past year. Mosaic was the last thing they really did, I'm pretty sure, so. Maybe some minor things. Changed how next hit delay works. That might have come after. When's the new season? Whenever the last season was, 4 months from then. Don't know what the exact day is. It should be 4 months from that point. End of November? Oh, okay, that's coming up. Pez said. Perfect. Too much of the game's already good. Yeah, I mean, you know, I think a lot of us are like, oh, it'd be nice if they did some more, but I think we just have to assume at this point that we're not really going to get much more here. Don't love how busy it is in here. Good lord. Thankfully, our guys are tanky enough. We can just kind of let them handle it, and then just send our ravens at things one at a time. Not bad. Nice. Whew. A little scary for a second. Yeah, I'm excited for PvE too. I think they're doing a lot of good things in this space. Wolfsy corpses? The dire wolves do, yeah.
Yo Llama in Act 3 hell with this summon druid, it feels super weak. Is there any order of which summons to max first?
Actually hell with the summon druid. Yeah. I max ravens first, bear second, direwolves third, spirit wolf fourth, or raven, summon, direwolf, and then maybe like heart of wolverine, and then spirit wolf if you want. But see what we get. Nightmare Forge gives us a Lemrune. Okay, treachery for the mercenary maybe. So of course, whenever we find a new rune, we like to go here and just look up what can we make with a Lemrune. Now obviously we can make Delirium, which is nice. Delirium would actually be pretty sick because it gives +2 to all skills. Also some MF. So I would love Delirium on this character. You put a Delirium in a helm that's got a bunch of plus skills, and you've got like the best in slot for this character, honestly. But we need an Istrune, so that means maybe in like hell, you know, if we get it from the Forge or something. So that's a bit high. Faith is way too high. Lawbringer is nice, does need a co-rune as well, but good for an Act 5 mercenary, but we aren't using an Act 5 mercenary. Obsession needs a Zod. Passion is very nice. I do actually like Passion a lot, but again, it is it's actually tempting. Passion isn't bad, right? You get the IS, you get the ED, the bonus AR. It's mostly used for the Zeal, but this is not bad for some damage.
Also, I got a Gull rune in Nightmare. I didn't know that was even possible. Is Gull the highest Nightmare rune that can drop?
Depends where we're at, but I mean, you could probably get a higher one from somewhere, but it's definitely up there. Rift needs a Co and a Goal, so we're not making that. Treachery is, of course, godly. Voice of Reason is sword or mace, not really doing anything there, and wealth is not that great. So what does Treachery give? 45 IAS, some cold res, hit recovery, chance for venom, and of course the biggest reason almost, though 45 IAS is also nice, chance for level 15 fade when struck, which is DR, which is res, all of this stuff. So this plus Bulwark plus Insight, we should have a pretty sweet mercenary on this character. It's Shale, Thol, Lem. You know that we're lacking that Thol rune, but we have the Shale, we have the Lem, and we can get another Thol. Because we have some, whatchamacallits?
Good morning from Germany to all you beautiful people, MR Llama Heart.
We have this. Good morning, Mental.
Hail to you, champion.
There, go there.
What do you need?
It's all good. And we will do the barbs again. So. Alright. You can get up to a low in Nightmare? Wow. But yeah, I mean, that still means Gull's pretty high up there. Yeah, Terror Zones don't count. Neph Lum is Splendor Shield, +1 skill, good caster shield. Neph Lum would be nice on this character. We don't have a Lum rune. But that would be a nice, boost for us. Alright, we need one more level here. See if we can get it. That was like 3 tellies didn't make. Honestly, Raven Lore should make Ravens permanent summons. You know? Any comments on Cowboys game? What do you expect? We have no... Our quarterback is out for season. And we have a garbage coach. Everybody's basically given up on the season. It's no point in thinking about it. Man, our mercenary is so close. So now we enter Shockwave Bear time, which is a great way to just help out. some stuns. Because it's a 3.4 second stun. So, pretty sweet actually. So this helps it be less, just like hang out and not do anything, you know? You actually get to be a little more involved this way. Are there any teams doing really well for no reason in particular? I mean, the Chiefs are, but that's because the refs are giving them special treatment. And they're getting lucky anyways on top of it. FCR. Lion team is good. It's horrible. It was a terrible game that just ended up being good because Houston couldn't do anything with it. 7 interceptions. At one point, they literally just stopped playing and just threw the ball back and forth to each other. Do you think having the bottomless TC design D2 has was the best iteration? Bottomless TC design? What do you mean? Put it in other words. Ravenlord better than Shaco? TC can drop from himself in every TC blow. Right. As opposed to what? I guess. Never situation where something can't drop from being too high level. I mean, I like the bottomless, that you can always drop anything, you know. And kind of how it works with the rarity as well. So, like, you know, it's a lot harder to find a TC3 item this high up. I mean, 7 Raven is pretty nice on damage. But +2 to all skills boosts all of the skills, which again, the synergies are really helpful for that. So I feel like the plus all skills still ends up being better. Bryce Chambers with their first super, thank you so much. I think it's better to have garbage low level items drop than no drop. Personally. Late night streaming. I don't know. I think D2 gives like the right amount of items. You know? I feel like a lot of the higher up games nowadays, they don't give they give way too many items, and all the good items are trash. Like all the legendaries you get in Diablo 4 and Diablo 3 and stuff, they're just garbage, right? It's like super annoying. They're not even worth like looking at in any way. They don't mean anything. I feel like Diablo 2 does a nice job having trash mixed with good stuff. Thanks, Bryce. Appreciate that. Welcome on in. Alright, make sure your player's won. OSD tunings for trash too? Many of them are, but they're much more fun to look at. Because they can still sometimes, if you're playing through the game, have some value to them in some way. Oh, this has mana per kill on it. You know? I actually kind of need that a little. Battle site.
Greetings.
I mean, that's pretty nice. We'll give that to Durga for now. 7 lifesteal on it. Ethereal. 19 max damage, 14 ED. It's actually pretty solid. I don't know how much we need insight after that. Insight's still solid, of course. Alright. Give yourselves a clap. That is Act 4. GG, you guys. Now we are level 46. Definitely at this point, you can spend some time farming. I think Eldritch isn't a bad place to farm. You can also just kind of run around. You're probably a little higher level than I am at this point, and that's okay. Remember, spending time leveling is great. It's a great thing to do. The higher level you are, the easier all the areas become. So. Let's cruise through Act 5 here. Go ahead a little bit. Let's go get our runes. We have another socket quest. We can make the insight, though we'll need to do some damage calculations because, again, we actually have a pretty solid... It might actually... Alright, so let's take a look. So insight gives meditation aura, which honestly doesn't do a ton for us. It's okay because we are casting Shockwave now, so that is helpful with our mana a little bit. 200 to 260 ED, 9 to min. Bonus attack rating is nice. 1 to 6 crit strike is kind of a hidden thing, but is really nice. If you get like a few levels on this, 4, 5, 6 crit strike, it's actually pretty nice. And then some other pieces. So it is solid, and the white bill is 33 damage on average. So the 200 to 260 ED, while nice, again, we're now having to compare to this, which has attack rating bonus on it, max damage ED, and also has lifesteal, which I kind of like. So 39 to 116 on the battle scythe. Ethereal gives us the extra 50 ED. It's a tough one, man. They're gonna be pretty close in damage. This has the lifesteal. Now, if we get a sweet roll, you know, this could be better. But That's very tough. Very tough. Something to think about as a maybe in the future. Anyways, here again is a fabulous place for leveling. Sorry. So, feel free to level up as much or as little as you want right here. We're just going back to Grizzly, getting the damage up. Joshua. If I needed mana more, Insight's like, you know, instant, right? But without that mana need, it definitely feels less fully required. More like a nice to have. Let us out. We still running, baby. Act 5.
4 months but watching for years. Time to catch up on the subs. Cheers.
Hey, thanks, Style. Appreciate it. I say maybe tomorrow night we'll do a walk for Veterans Day. Subathon thing. Yeah, Lifesteal opens up the helm slot, but I kind of still just want Bulwark. I mean, again, I just need a 3 open socket helm. It does free me up to just, because I have that weapon, I can just make a 3 open socket helm. I also can almost make him Treachery. Though, can he use Lemroom yet? 46. Okay. So I kind of want to just like make him 3 open socket helm, which is feels really bad that that's what I'm doing with my socket quest. It's just on a helmet, but I mean, I don't feel like we have anything else. I mean, Honor is nice as well and stuff, but the problem is this weapon he has is just pretty solid. 19 to max damage really is nice there. And I really just want to get this guy Bulwark and Treachery. I have Spirit, yes. I kind of want to point in Lycanthropy just to increase the duration of this. And it also boosts the life, so yeah, I think I'll do that. Four points there of Lycanthropy will do a lot. How we zooing? Nice. Pretty zooed. Okay. Do I even have a helm? Not currently that I would get 3 sockets on.
So Ralor Tau, that should be enough to get us there. Lemrune is 43, so we can use Treachery now. Try and find a good break point here. Maybe at Crystalline Passage, go get this waypoint and go back to normal. Okay. So let's go back to normal. And we want this Treachery. And how do we get this Treachery? Well, we need a 3 open socket armor. And the easiest place to get that, Act 2 of normal.
How may I help you?
So we're just looking right in here.
Good day.
So Act 1 and Act 2 are where you're going to find white and gray items, socketed items. Once you get to the further acts,
Honored to serve you.
you will not be finding them there anymore. They'll start only selling like magic items. So that's why a lot of times you come back to Act 1 and 2. Is it less defense? Yes. But it's an easy way to grab a 3 socket. Now, if I found a 3 socket along the way, could have kept that, given that to him, but honestly, I don't believe I did. Yeah, we're not going to get 3 socket helm here. Okay, so Shale, Thol, Lem. So we need to take our Ort, and Ral. Ort. Always double check. Treachery. Shale, Thol, Lem. Shale, Thol, Lem. Perfect. Now we have a Treachery, which of course has Fade, has Venom, has Coldress, has 45 IES. Fantastic for our mercenary. Beautiful. Okay, don't believe there's anything else we need to do here. So we'll go back to Nightmare. And I guess we're on the lookout for a helm that is 3 sockets or will be 3 sockets.
Yes.
So we can make Bulwark for him. Now, something you can additionally do is equip this onto yourself until you get faded, because the fade proc will last for a while. So it's a nice way to boost up all of your res as well. So if you want to do that, you can just do that and then kind of hang around and wait. Up to you. You can also literally go into the fire in the River of Flame. Literally go to the River of Flame waypoint, step into the fire, and just let it burn you until Fade is procced. Here you can see my Mercenary has Fade. Now he has 75, all resist. And to top it off, he also has 15% damage reduction, 1 point per point in Fade, which is really nice. Yeah, I'd say most mods have mapping now. It's kind of the standard in all the RPGs.
Impossible.
from Bonesy and online D2R mods, they're gonna bring them forward. Blizzard said they would send cease and desist letters, but they're gonna, I guess, try it, see what happens. So we'll see. Now, white helms that can get 3 open sockets. We're looking for Death Mask. We're looking for Crowns. We're looking for Mask. Honestly, our best bet is probably, you know what I'm going to say, don't you? That's right. Probably to go back to the lower Kurast and to go run around there. We will easily find one of those helms. And we can spend a little bit extra time running around it to make sure we find one that's 3 open sockets. Now, remember what I said before with a gem shrine? It is the longest since interacted with gem in your inventory. Thus, if I have 2 gems in my inventory and I interact with this skull, we will get a perfect ruby because the ruby is the last one since interaction. Fun little thing.
Impossible.
Nice little gem shrine, sure. Alright. Let's do some ancient.
Summit of Mount Orient.
Good afternoon.
Cool. I think we're good there. And you actually can stun the ancients. It's not all of the time, so that's something you need to note. But it is possible. Now be careful of what the mods are of the spawns. For instance, here you can see extra fast and magic resist. I don't care too much, but we do have fire enchant over here on Talic, and fire enchant can be pretty deadly. So be careful about that. Because if you're next to it when he explodes, you can die. Not the fastest kill you've ever seen, but pretty dang safe. Just make sure to stay away, and boom. We'll go 1 point here so you can get 1 point into lycanthropy. Or vitality, of course. let us push forward. I made 3 friends, download Llama RPG. Smart thing to do. I always loved Frozen Orb Source growing up, you know, just ever since I was a kid and stuff. I really love the Sing Barb. I love a good Boazon. Now, grabbing the waypoint can be a really nice thing to do here as well. Thanks, Papa.
What do you need?
Let's go ahead and repair. Let's go ahead and let's go to the lower Kurast. Players 8, lower Kurast. Let's look for our 3 open socket helm, shall we? It's not gonna be in a super chest, but you can find other dope things in a super chest. We got an armor rack up here. Some light gauntlets. Could use some like better gear, right? My gear is not that amazing on this character right now. We're only in Nightmare, so we won't find a high rune here, but we could find, you know, and you can find like Lemrune and stuff out here. There are some still nice runes. Co-rune would be a pretty dope find, as we could make a hustle, and that would actually be very enticing for a weapon. Like, insight's fine, but hustle, ooh. Skeleton.
I can't carry anymore.
I want to look at the antlers, at least. One to Twister, one to Rabies, one to Heart of the Wolverine. Not much force there. Anthem, thank you. Another super chest.
I am overburdened.
Not on the first run. Let's get it on the second. Yeah, I know low Fanata can be annoying, but honestly, my mobs are pretty bunched up, I feel like. That is worthless for us. That would be lovely on our Boazon though, if we made like a fizz bow or something. Get some bonus AR, get plus skills. Just need some IS. Okay. Some basic summons up to protect us while we go look. So again, just looking for nice white helms. I will grab some charms on the way. If I find a 4 open socket bill or something, that would just be nice. Or partisan. Oh, Partisan would be fantastic. That'd be a big upgrade. There. Down way over here. It's annoying because we've actually found a couple of these, but I didn't keep any because I didn't think that's what we would do. I mean, normally you just... Okay, 19 life. Normally you just don't even have to think about it. You just find 3 open sockets, helms somewhere along the way.
Impossible.
But not the case this time. It happens. And you can't just keep everything though. Yeah, Beast doesn't affect your Ravens, which are a lot of your damage, so it can actually be a big drop. Just having Beast there. Okay. You say you only lose 3 skills, but remember, soft skills count as synergies on this build as well.
Good day.
Okay, come on, come on. Mercenary still alive. The shirt does a number on the camera. Late mail. Alright, if we don't get this run, then we'll just try and find it as we go along. No biggie. But you can farm this as much as you would like. That is always the point, right? If you are not me and trying to do a guided playthrough and all that, take your time, level up a little bit more, fight a few more things, gather a little more gear. Get these different things. Enjoy your time playing through the game. Three open socket pike is kind of fun. It's got, you know, decent damage on it. But not gonna be enough. Alright. Not our day to find the helm. So that is fine. We will just move forward. We'll find one later. It's, I mean, guaranteed just about. They're really not that hard to find. Okay, so let's go to the Crystalline Passage. because I do want the plus to resistances. Now, some of you are asking me, why do you open your inventory when you teleport? The reason I open my inventory for teleporting is it actually lets you teleport further. Notice my character moves further to the left on my screen when my inventory is open. Same with my character screen, it moves further to the right. Or my quest log, or any of those, right? So if you actually teleport through by starting a teleport and then opening up one of those screens, you can then move your cursor a little further and actually go a little bit further. Oh my god, an extra 100 duration and 35% max life. Praise. Yeah. Oh, I think I'm still on players 8. Yeah, I am. I'm like, man, when did everything get so tanky? That makes more sense for it all. Actually, not bad damage for players 8 on the Frozen Abyss. Pretty impressed. And 10 more all resist. Always lovely. Yeah, we'll check the Anya pelt here soon. Maybe we can get something really nice. Oh, that looks kind of fun actually to fight. Giant champion Beetlebacks. Experience. Lovely. Very fun. And we got a level. Back to the bear. So much experience, yeah. That was just players 1, too. Oh my god, it was down there. I thought so. Okay. Got our waypoint. Definitely feels like it was about the right time to shift into being a big old bear. being able to stun Death Lords and stun things in the Chaos Sanctuary and stuff is just so lovely. Yes, I did. One of the best things about the Ravens right now is that you can actually force them to attack something. And since they're most of your DPS, you can just kind of cast other things to tank and then cast your birds to attack exactly what you want to kill. Really nice. Darn. Yeah, we got you. There we go. Throne time. Trey Lance sighting today. Everything was awful in every way possible. Cowboys are just horrible. Not even fun. Just tank and go get a good draft pick. Interesting pastry. Alright, let's go players 8. Let's see how they do players 8 here. And remember, like we talked about before, by hanging out up here, Baal will actually decrepify you and not all of your summons. And decrepify slows your attack speed, but not your cast speed. So it makes it pretty dope. Goodness, where's the damage? Bro, getting decrepified when you're like teleporting through in the chaos, just insta-death. Alright, wave 2 will go to players 1 because it's a brutal wave. Druid is hell viable. We're about to go into hell. On the next part of this. Curses only necro? Well, what are you... You gotta do something else with it, right? Unless you're just doing punch necro with curses. Which, I mean, we've done crazy stuff like that before, but... Oof. Now, similar to when we played the Bone Necro and when we were using Teeth, the closer you cast to your body, the wider your spread of your shockwave, and the further away that you cast it, the more narrow it is. Right? So if I cast out here, boom, it's really tight. If I cast right here, boom, it's really wide. Go up here for the next wave. Melee attack source build. I did, it was pretty Chico. Let's get the summons to drag down here at a Decrepify range. Again, be careful of the fire enchant. I have died to a fire enchant blister before. Make sure your player's won. Whitest Fade, cancel Burst of Speed. You're only allowed one of those at a time. That'd be way too broken if you could have both of them, to be honest. The only attack Baal can still use with Decrepifying Clay Golem is his... not his cold push, I believe his fire. That one, I think? Or is it the mana burn? It might be the mana burn. He'll do a couple animations, but he will hit with one thing, if I'm not mistaken. I believe D2R basically says is, don't see much changing. Yeah, I mean, if stuff changes, I would be going with it. A lot of people want changes from what it sounds like, but I do think there's one thing he can do, though. Besides, he can animate a couple, but maybe his Inferno can hit. That'll change it for the better. I mean, that's also true.
My brothers will not have died in vain.
And just like that, give yourselves the clap. You have now completed Nightmare with a Summon Druid, and doesn't that feel great? Also, ooh, what a weapon. Give this to an Act 5 Mercenary, let him run around and just be like, cha 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 cha, freezing everything. Kinda like it. I kinda like it, man. Chance for amp damage. Oof, that's tempting. Loses all of his current damage, but gains a chance for amp damage. Nah, he'd just die way too quickly. Alright, Well, we'll keep the Bingses weighing because it's fun. But that is the end of part Nightmare. We will have part Hell coming up next. Let's do a little review of where we're at. We are level 51. Just enough strength to wear that broadsword. Everything else, whatever. Nothing in dexterity, nothing in energy, and the rest into vitality. We have 5 points over here. 1 into lycanthropy, 1 into shockwave. And then the werebear, so we can do werebear with shockwave for stunning. And then lycanthropy gives us 100 duration and 35% max life, which is really nice. Everything else is in our summons here. We have maxed Raven, almost maxed our bear, 10 points in Direwolf, and then we'll continue bumping there. And we have a point into Heart of the Wolverine over here just for a little extra damage and attack rating right there. So that is all of that. Our resistances are pretty solid. You can see our fire res good there. Our light and cold will be slightly negative. However, we do have some like light res right here on a belt if we need. We have some nice light and cold res on these boots. These are just 20 faster run walks, so I'll probably swap these on for Hell. Here we have Lore for plus skills, Spirit for plus skills, just a stealth right now. Haven't really found a good armor to put over it. Stealth isn't like crazy needed, but it is nice for the teleport and fast run and walk. 30 to life, 12 fire res. Again, nothing amazing for an amulet. The gear this run hasn't been that great, and we haven't gone farming on it like crazy. Ancient's Pledge, 20 fast run walk, 20 cold res on this ring, life. Fire res, life, a little strength. Again, not that important. And some fire res right there. Then just some lifer, faster run walk. Life. Nothing too great. Pretty disappointing gear overall. Teleport charges there. Our mercenary is more stacked than we are. Dude's got treachery. A sweet ethereal life stealing max damage ED weapon here. And Blackhorn's face, and we're gonna get him pretty soon. A Bulwark helm, just to be even tankier. So he's actually looking stronger than we are at this point. But we're summons, you know, have the summon joy, have all that fun there. So slate. With that, GG YouTube. I hope that you enjoyed this. I'll see you guys in part Hell. Peace, everybody.